Do you want to be assured that your next SaaS is going to be successful? Here is the secret recipe. As entrepreneurs, we like to take risks, but from time to time, having some certainty is much welcome. So, how can we be sure that we're going to embark in this dream, this project of building a software as a service, and that it's going to be successful? How can we be sure that we're about to invest all of our hard earned income, all of our investment savings, even the money of our friends and family and investors, and be sure that everything's going to work out? Well, there's no shortcut. There's no easy way of telling if it's going to be successful or not. However, there are ways to stack the odds in your favor, and I'm going to tell you what has worked for us and what has worked for our clients. The number one thing is to conduct proper market research. Now, this doesn't mean to invest weeks and months or thousands of dollars into market research. This only means to have the most information that you can into your market, into your audience, into your solution, doing competitive analysis, knowing who your competitors are, knowing who your ideal customers are, so that you have as much information as possible about what you're getting into. Now, again, this doesn't mean to go into analysis paralysis and investing a lot of time, endless amount of money into all the different data sets that you can get your hands on, because that's, it's going to result in analysis paralysis. And even if you make the most educated and most informed analysis, your odds of success are not guaranteed. So do not spend more than enough money, more than you can afford on analysis. Do not spend more than enough time on it. Make sure that you're getting into an industry where you feel comfortable, when you have expertise, and where you have a network of influence. The next thing to do is to conduct a beta test. The most accurate information that you're going to get is if you have an MVP, if you have a minimal viable product. This way, you have something tangible that solves a problem for your audience, and that you can actually show to your investors, to your prospective customers, and to people, so that you can do some real tests, so you can show them what your solution is and know if you have market fit, know if they like your solution, know if you are going in the right direction. And this is one of the most critical steps that's going to really give you more certainty to move forward into investing into a larger set of features, into a larger company, and raise more funds if needed. One thing that will allow you to increase your odds of success is to keep an eye on KPIs. These are key performance indicators. If you're just focusing on growth, well, then you need to have proper KPIs on your user acquisition and user retention. If you're focusing on profitability, then you need to keep an eye on how much revenue is going in, what is your cost of acquisition, and the cost of fulfilling those services through your application. Being that could be your servers, your development costs, and so on. But at the end, maybe you're just focusing on profitability. If you're focusing on awareness, then you can measure variability of your application. Are people spreading the word? Are you getting referrals, or all of your customers or all of your users are coming from direct ad spend that you're doing? So when you're going through the motions, when you get to this stage, it's very important to measure key performance indicators so that you know if you're going the right direction. And this will give you even more certainty and more evidence that you are going to be successful in this endeavor that you're getting into. Another thing that will help tremendously, will go a long way, is to find a mentor. A lot of people talk about finding mentors, and mentors doesn't necessarily need to be a person. They could be resources, there could be books, there could be coaching classes, there could be a person that guides you, somebody that has been in your shoes or that has been in a similar situation as you've been, and they know a thing or two about the next step that you're going through. Finding a mentor to validate your assumptions, validate your findings, and validate your ideas will help you improve your odds of success. So make sure to find one. Again, doesn't have to be a person, could be a consultant, a coach, a book, conference, even if you need to, if you need a group of people to help you. So make sure to get advice from other people. And finally, one of the most important things you can do is to continually improve and iterate over your idea. Tony Robbins is famous for saying the following: if you try 100 times, that doesn't mean that you try everything. That only means that you fail 100 times and you didn't try one more. After you decide like that you failed, or if you haven't achieved the success that you're looking for, iterate and try again. And then if that fails, iterate and try again, try again, try again until you find market fit. This requires consistency. This requires a support group, because let's face it, if you fail 100 times and your support group is discouraging you and you don't have the proper energy, the proper motivation to keep forward, to keep moving forward, you will not iterate, you will not try again. This is not a game where you get all the information that you can and then you build software and then you sell it. This is a game where you have to iterate, pivot, try again, try again, try again until you find market fit, until you find your audience, until you find your voice for your brand, until you get the perfect set of features that is going to make you a big success and turn you into the next unicorn. If you like this content, please like, comment, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.